Guys, well, the other day I was out kind of late on the trails. I didn't start my trail hiking until about 4 o'clock. I came out here again today because the whole 15 years that I've lived out here, I've never seen anything marked escape route. So, and this is literally, this route is in the middle of the dense woods, off trail of the main trail. The main trail is right here. And as you can see, the main trail is wide. It's a definite trail. This escape route trail is in the woods. Now, like I said, for the 15 years that I have lived here off and on, because I do travel, I've never seen an escape route trail. So I only have 20% battery life, so I'm going to take this trail, see how far it goes, and if I find anything interesting, then I'll record some more. Now, I've been following this trail. It's a escape route trail, not very far, maybe not even a fourth of a mile. And as you can see, the pink little flags, it goes up into this quarry, which is a really weird place. I mean, how are you going to escape anything at any pace going up these rocks? But I'm going to slowly make my way up. There is another quarry that goes this way. I thought it was going to go that way, but it doesn't. It veers left into this quarry. So let's head on up and see what happens. Farther along the rock quarry, I came along this crevice. Now, I thought it was a cave from a distance, but it doesn't look like it goes back any farther than that. So the markers come up from down there in the rocky quarry, which is where I was in the last video, and the water slowly continues up this way, but the markers don't continue up. They kind of go up this hill. So I'm going to continue up this hill. They do have a couple markers this way, but I don't see any more markers going that way. It's kind of weird that way they have this marked, because it kind of goes in a circle. And then there's a couple up high on this hill over here, so I guess I'm going to follow up that hill. There's a couple over there up high on the hill, so I guess I'm going to follow up this hill and see where they go. It's kind of interesting to me that they have it marked in a circle around this crevice, because I don't see no cave entrance or anything. So, right there, that tree that leans over like this, that goes like this and like this, that is an Osage Indian Native American marker tree. There are many springs out in this area. There's a big spring down in the park where everybody's fishing right now. So that's probably what that marker tree points to. But like I said, it's kind of weird the way they got this marked right by this crevice here. They've got it like marked here and marked there and marked here and marked there and marked there, but there isn't anything else up here that's marked. It's kind of like in a circle, just marked right here. So I don't know what this is. So there's a marker up that way. If this is an escape route, it's very confusing escape route. I'm going to try to figure out. The only thing that I see that goes in any extended amount of way is this way. There are markers all the way up on the top of that hill, so I'm going to go this way first and see what I find. There is a trail down here. This is the trail that I came up on. I came up this way, and I went up the creek, and this way. The escape road is still marked here. It's basically going in a big giant circle, which is weird. If it is a flood escape route, why would you go into a creek and then back up and up here when you can just take this trail and continue on out? Because not very far down this trail this way is the entrance to the park. So I don't understand why you would come in here. You know, the entrance of the park's over here. Why you would come in this way, go around here, come up left, and come this way in a complete total circle is what I've noticed so far. And if this is a flood route, an escape flood route, it's not a very good one because I'm slipping and sliding and it ain't even wet. It's very dangerous if this is a flood escape route. If this is an escape route to help somebody get back on the trail, it's not a very good one. You can get lost up here. More likely to get lost up on this escape route trail than you are down on that big, wide, narrow trail. So I'm going to keep going. I believe it connects to the road up here. I hear cars. But it's kind of weird to me that you would have it come in from the park here and just come up in the gully in the creek, come up here and come up on the hill and just make a big circle. But I don't know. We're going to continue on and see. Okay, the park entrance is down this hill over here. Now, from where I was talking to you on the last video, I was coming up kind of over in this yellow part up this way. And I thought it was going to continue on down and go to the entrance of the park. But it actually turns and comes this way, which is where I am right now. The road is just up over this hill. So I don't understand. So far it just seems like it's just going in circles. So far it doesn't make absolutely no sense where it's going. Because if you're going to go to the road, you're going to go this way. If you're going to go to the park entrance, you're going to go this way. So, unless it takes me this way and then back on the road and then back. But, I mean, you could have easily just went to the road through here. So, I don't know. My battery's getting ready to die, so I better, probably maybe got 1 or 2 more shots for the rest of this escape route trail. Okay, so the main road to the park is just up over this hill, or through the trees here, goes that way. I came from this way, and I'm going back this way because that's the way the trail goes. The main highway is right here, and it goes this way, turns this way to the main park entrance, goes down in here, goes way down there, curves around in, curves around left, go that way, way down there behind, way back up and behind that horizon is where the trail starts. The escape route trail, or whatever. And it is down in the gully. There just went the state forest truck. Probably wondering what I'm rumbling around in here for. Trying to figure out where this escape route goes. But anyways, it goes down into this gully, comes up in the gully, zigzags this way, this way, this way, comes up through here, comes up out of the gully. On the other side, literally on the other side of the main forest road that goes into the park, and comes up around here, comes over here, almost to the main road. Then I thought, okay, it goes to the main road. I thought, oh, it goes to the park road. Nope. Kept going, kept going, kept going. I said, oh, okay, it goes to the main road. Oh, nope. It curved around, and now it's going back into the woods. This is the weirdest escape route I've ever seen in my life. It just goes in circles. So I'm going to keep going, and hopefully I got 1 or 2 more times to video before my battery dies. Well, guys, well, The trail marker's right there, the escape route trail. The highway's right here. I saw this concrete pillar up here and I thought, oh my god, a bunker right next to the highway. Which would have been weird to make an escape route to this if it was a bunker, but I don't think it is. It looks like just a concrete pillar or of some sort, I don't know. But what's strange about it is everything around this concrete pillar. Scout, come here, don't go to the road. There's all these old bottles. Look how old this bottle is. This is a... Well, this might not be an old bottle. This might just be a really cool... Stop! This might just be a really cool Budweiser bottle. This is a really cool old looking bottle. There's lots of regular Bill bottles too. And then look at this. This is an old Bush bottle. So it makes me wonder if there is something here, and I'm just not seeing it. Or maybe there's a dirt right here, maybe they closed it in or something. I don't know what this is. But I don't have much battery life left, so I've got to shut this down. But there are a lot of old bottles, beer bottles out here. This is an old glass all old alcohol bottles right here. And it could just be from the highway, maybe, but it's awful weird to me. Anyway, I'm going to turn this off so I can get some more footage later. Guys, these old bottles are everywhere. Everywhere. Old mason jars, old whatever bottle that is. Everywhere. Off the highway here on this escape route. I thought they were just all beer bottles, but what is this? Looks like some kind of medicine bottle. What? The escape route goes back down into the woods off the highway. I'm going to turn this off and check out some more. Well guys, real quick, because I only have like less than 5% battery life left. This is the main trail right here. The escape route went in a complete total circle. And we are on top of the cliff that goes on the main trail. The escape route starts over there. And it goes all the way to the highway, all the way back there, all the way over here through the woods, then back up here on the top of this cliff. And I know this cliff because I come up here all the time. And I'm going to go back that way. I don't see any more markers up here. All the markers that were in the forest, it went from those pink markers to red spray paint trees. But it literally went in a big, huge circle. Went up the creek, then went that way, hit the park road, then went this way, then hit the main road, went this way, then went back in through the woods. Then it started turning into red spray painted trees. Come through here, almost went into a property line. There's a property line up here. And then came back down through here to this cliff. I know where I'm at because I hike up to this cliff from down there. If you go about where the trail starts, there is a way to get up here, but you got to come through the woods and stuff. But I've been up here before, so I know where I'm at. But for an escape route, it goes into a huge circle. So if I'd have to guess, the escape route is just to get out of the woods and to the road, I guess. Because it just does a huge, huge circle comes through here, and then I'll go back down this way because I know where I'm at because I've come up here before. It's beautiful up here on this cliff. That's why I've been up here before, because I like coming up somewhere up high where you can see above the trees and see the ground and the way it's laid out and stuff. But I'm going to continue filming until my phone dies, since I know where I'm at and I know how to get back. But it's a really weird to me that an escape route continues to go in a circle. Now, why didn't it just stop at the highway or at the park road? You know what I mean? Like, if it's an escape route and you're trying to get somewhere safe, you know, try to get to the road or whatever, why didn't it just stop at the road? No, it continued to circle around back into the woods, all the way into a huge circle to the top of this cliff. It makes absolutely no sense, and I'm sorry guys, it's rough through here. But the main trail's down there. It doesn't make any sense. An escape from what? Escape from what, guys? We gotta ask these questions, you know? And, you know, I thought for sure I was gonna find like a cave or a bunker or something. Unless that concrete platform was a bunker in disguise or something around all them old bottles, or you know, maybe they're just trying to get people to water or the road. I don't know. For the last 15 years that I've lived here off and on, this is where my family lives, in this area. This is a state park in Missouri, southern Missouri. Hold on here, I gotta focus. Alright, but this is the rock that I usually sit on right here. But it's awful strange that it would bring you all the way up to these cliffs up here. It's just, well, the dog is tired. Anyway, just for fun, I wanted to make a little map. Sorry, hold on, let me get down here. A little map of where I was today. The red dotted line is the escape route that they did in the park. It is a state park in southern Missouri. This is the highway here. This is the entrance to the state park here. There's a little family gathering little place right here that has like a roof over it. It's like an outdoor family gathering place. Then you come in here, there's a spring. There's a road that goes right, but you go left, go to the main trailhead here. Come on, camera, focus. So this main trailhead here, and then the main trail right here, which I was talking about in the video, that was the cliffs here, and the main trail was down in here. There's a big cliff up here, up higher than the trail that's down here. So anyway, you take the main trail, and there's this little creek that is right here, right before you get to where you can go up on the cliff. But it doesn't go up this way. The marker for this trail starts here. There ain't a marker over here. The marker starts here. And I'd say this is maybe 1/4 of a mile from here to the trail. It's not that far in from the main entrance into where everybody fishes, right in here in the river. So it's really not that far out to this trail that they marked escape route. Now, they got lots of other trails out here. There's a trail that goes this way and all up in here, and they're all marked with regular trail signs like blue and green, and, you know, and they're just regular marker trails. I've never seen a state park, or any park for that matter, forest, national forest, or national park, or state park in any way mark a trail that they're going to create a escape route trail. So it was kind of interesting to me. So it goes up this way. This is where the quarry was, where I've kind of found that, what, I don't know if it was a cave or just a crevice. That's where that was. And then it came out of the quarry and went up this hill and followed back I could see the main trail from here, so it had to have been somewhere in here. And I followed, and this is where I was saying, I'm going towards the front of the park. I don't understand why, you know, well, maybe it's an escape route trail to the highway or to the main road, which is over here. So it keeps going, it keeps going. It kind of does this weird little right turn somewhere in here. I don't know if it went more this way or what, but it couldn't have went too far to the right, because down in here somewhere you can see this building here and the main forest road. So it kind of goes down in here. There was a spot where it marked out to the road here, coming here, and a spot where it marked out to the main highway here. Now, if this is an escape route, wouldn't you think that you would end it here or here? You know, or maybe you could even just go through here and hit the main road through here somewhere. But no, they didn't end it there. They kept going down the highway, and I've been down in here. This is the state park where the state park dump is what I call it. They dump like wood and materials and stuff down there. It's kind of like just kind of their dump site. There's not a lot of trash or anything down in there, but it's just mainly just wood burning piles and metal and concrete barriers and stuff like that. Now around in here is where I found all of those that concrete slab, all of those old beer bottles were down in here. So I headed up, so maybe it's just from this dump site, but these were old bottles, probably from the 60s or 70s or older. This park itself dates back to the 1910, 1920s is when this park was established. So anyway, it takes me, and I'm thinking, okay, well, it's going to go to the park, to the dump site, back to the highway. Nope, it didn't. It continued to go on around back into the woods. This is where it goes back into the woods, and then it tees off. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I go left, and it marks a couple trees up in here, and then it just disappears. The trail disappears here. No more marks. No more. This is where it starts getting to where it's kind of unmarked, where the trees are getting spray painted and stuff like that. So I don't know if they plan on doing another trail this way or what, but it completely dead-ended. There was no more marks on the trees, nothing. So I continued to follow the trees that were spray painted this way, and they kept being marked. So I kept going. I went back over the quarry or the creek. I don't know exactly if this quarry connects back up to the creek or exactly where these go. I'm pretty sure there is a quarry of some sort that goes up underneath the highway around in here somewhere. But I don't know if these two combine somewhere in here or what. I do remember only going over one quarry, so I don't know how I didn't go over both the creek and the quarry. Maybe I don't remember. I don't know. But anyway, so it does come back, and it hits this property line. That's where I said the property line. And the property line is this RV park and tackle shop that's down the road here. It hits this property line and then goes back into the woods and then hits this cliff. This is the cliff right here that's up high, a really high cliff up on top of this trail here, the main trail. And I've been up this cliff before coming from this way. And it's a good thing that I've been up there, because all of this, all the way to here, was unmarked. And I thought, well, I don't want to go to the highway. I don't want to walk all the way back. So I'm just going to take a chance and go this way. There was one marked tree right here. But right here, it's not marked very well at all. At all. And when you get to the cliff, none of this is marked. None of this is marked. There's one little marker tree here and one little marker tree here. And all through here is all marked through, marked on spray paint marked trees. Now, the spray painted marked trees were really good all the way until I got up here. All the way up here, you could get lost so easy right here. And then when you're at the cliff, if you lose your bearings and you think the park's this way, you could go way off on this cliff, way out into the Neverlands. You know, so I just knew where I was, and because I've been up on this cliff before, and I came back down to the main trail, to the trailhead, and then back out. But what's weird to me is if this is an escape route, and I've never seen anything ever marked as an escape route. for one, it's a really weird time for this state park to be releasing an escape route. I mean, you know, you could give the excuse of, well, you know, we didn't have any other tape to use to mark a trail. We're just making a new trail in the park. But if you're just making a new trail in the park, why mark it escape route trail? I mean, and it doesn't make any sense that it circles all the way back around. You know, if let's just say, for instance, this spring floods out and this river floods out and it floods this whole road to where you can't get up the road. Well, then you would go up this way and you'd go this way and then you'd get out at the road, right? You wouldn't continue to go back into the woods and all the way around. And this part right here on the cliff and all the way up here is not marked. The only part of this trail that's marked is right here. This is the entrance of the pink little ribbons that say escape trail or escape route. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me. This is that little cave thing that I thought, I don't know if it's a cave or not. Little crevice thing, and I don't know exactly where this creek and this quarry flows a whole lot. But I do know that I ended up at the corner property line of this RV park here. And I went back onto this cliff where I knew I was because I've been up there before. But none of this is marked. This is all forest on the edge of the cliff. All forest. Ain't none of this marked until you get to this property line. All this is marked by spray painted trees. And when you get down kind of in here, it starts getting back to the pink ribbon. The pink ribbon and stuff like that. And then you got pink ribbons that go out here and pink ribbons that go out there. Now, I didn't see if they went across the highway or anything like that. I didn't see nothing like that. I just kind of assumed that they were just going to the road. But again, my thing is if this is a flood escape route, then you'd go this way and you'd end it at the road or whatever. You wouldn't go all the way back down into the quarries and then back up and then on the cliff. That doesn't make, this part right here makes no sense to me. If this is a flood escape route, why would you do that? And this from the trailhead to here is only 1/4 of a mile. So, you know, you can't use the, oh, well, this is an escape route for the trail way farther up down. I mean, this is only 1/4 mile. If you're lost out in here somewhere, you know, then, you know, you can either go to the RV park, back to the highway, or whatever, you know what I mean? Or you'd take this back to the highway. You know, this isn't a very big forest area right here. I don't understand. There's something that I'm missing that I missed out here. So, and I don't know, this dead ended all weird, so I don't know. I don't know. But I just thought it was interesting. I thought I would share it with you guys. And this state park, for the last 15 years that I've been living here off and on, I've walked down these trails, I've been down this trail at least 10 times and up on this cliff at least 6 or 7 times or more. And I've never seen anywhere I've been, and I've hiked all over the Colorado Rockies and everywhere, all the way from Montana all the way south to Arizona, Idaho. I've never seen any of these state parks or national forests have any escape routes. And I don't know, I mean, and once you go back into the woods in here, you can get lost so easy because the way that it's marked like going to this quarry, it's marked going down the quarry, it's marked going up here, but it kind of like just like dead ends over here, dead ends over here. You got to kind of go up the hill over this and over there, you know. So it's kind of weird to me. I don't know. It could be nothing. It could be something. I don't know. It's really interesting. What do you guys think? Leave a comment.